Just before we get started, Penny, I popped in your downstairs loo and I found this award. What is it?
Okay. Yes, it's the Professional Speaking Award of Excellence, and it's brand new, given to one person a year. And it's from the Professional Speaking Association, which is the industry, or my trade association, if you like, who have awarded me the Professional Speaking Award of Excellence, which means, Steve, I'm excellent at speaking. And I love it because it's a real recognition of the last, 10 years of really hard work on my part to understand how to be a brilliant speaker and how to work hard in the industry and get known for that. So it's a bit like the Speaker Hall of Fame. That's what they call it in the States anyway. Hurrah for me, right?
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Hi, I'm Penny Haslam, and this time on the podcast, I'm doing something a little different. I'm sharing a sneak peek from my forthcoming book on workplace confidence. Keep an eye out for it in 2026. Now, over the past 7 years, I've had so many organizations come to me asking for help with confidence. They've realized that when self-belief is missing, progress slows right down. Now, confidence isn't just a nice to have for colleagues, it's actually a commercial advantage. Because when people at work have self-belief, the whole organization starts to believe in itself too. So for me, building workplace confidence where people feel it, they don't just fake it, it isn't soft, it's strategic. This episode features an excerpt from a chapter I've been working on called Who's on Your Bus? It's all about trust and psychological safety, something every successful team and its organization needs if it's going to thrive. I'm driving a bus. It's a single-decker, vintage 1950s thing. The seats are scratchy but springy with a worn leather trim. The engine is loud and smelly. I sit in the cabin at the front, bouncing along, holding the oversized steering wheel, occasionally flicking my eyes up to the large rearview mirror. In the mirror, I can see the passengers, all of whom I know. They're like a group of football supporters en route to an away game, giddy and excited. I've put terms and conditions on their tickets, mind you, clearly stating they must wave scarves and flags and rattles that bear my name. They must also sporadically sing together, "There's only one Penny Haslam," and smile and laugh along with me, having a great time together on the journey. That's the gist of the Who's on Your Bus metaphor. It's an idea that a mate asked me about a while back, only she's from Lancashire, so it was more, "Who's on your buzz, Penny?" Simply put, it's a question about the people in your life who are going to boost you, back you, and be there for you. It's a cracking way to build your confidence by seeing yourself the way others do. If they're on your side, so should you be. You may already know this, but it took me ages to discover it and to be able to lean on it. And there have been times when I've done this exercise, checked the rearview mirror to see the bums on the seats of my bus and thought, oh, bloody hell, there's only about 4 people back there. On reflection, by the time I reached my lowest point on my confidence-ometer, when I was doing the live television presenting at silly o'clock in the morning, I felt extremely isolated. Not that I didn't have some lovely mates or nice colleagues, I just didn't have anyone really on my side. The person or people I could turn to for reassurance and be able to openly declare, I'm not sure if I can do this. And am I actually any good at this? Or the person who's good at spotting when things are awry, when you can't. The person who helps you get perspective and has your back no matter what. That came home to me a few years after leaving the BBC, when I was having a chat with our regular supermarket delivery driver, Gary. As he packed away our crates on the doorstep, he mentioned that he was going on holiday with his wife and his dad to watch his brother play cricket. He said that they'd been around the world to wherever he was playing, just to be there for him and support him. They wouldn't miss it, he said. A far cry from my experiences of family life, and it hurt to hear about how Gary's family found it so easy to be there for each other. My dad had been all about himself and my mum had been all about my dad, and had we been a business or large organisation, employee engagement would have showed up at rock bottom on the annual staff survey. As a result, I just wasn't adept at asking for help or declaring when I was finding things tough. Being supported wasn't something I'd experienced much of in my life, and I was unpracticed at such things like vulnerability, authenticity, and self-acceptance. That always felt like such a big risk. Exposure, my least favourite mode. The alternative, as I saw it, was to go for the rather exhausting, "I've got this, everything's going to be fine" approach. It even worked in fooling me most of the time. La la, nothing to see here. Self-esteem boosters. Over time, I've been increasingly able to let down my guard, and it turns out that friends and family members and colleagues who you allow to support you can in fact be a game changer for increasing and sustaining your own levels of confidence. Who knew? Well, it turns out science knew. A vast meta-analysis looked at 52 studies involving more than 47,000 participants. It found that positive social relationships, social support, and social acceptance help shape the development of self-esteem in people over time across the ages of 4 to 76. They also found a significant effect in the reverse direction. So when self-esteem or the quality of social relationships is low, it can negatively affect you the other way and set off a downward spiral. Therefore, it makes good confidence-building sense to consciously consider the people in your life, the VIPs, and what they do for you or don't do for you. Just to visualize the faces of everyone who has your back helps to weed out the ones who don't. So, back to the bus analogy. What bus are you driving? You choose. And who do you see when you look in your rearview mirror? Is it some friends, family members, and colleagues, past and present? Are they absolute raving fans and think you're awesome? Waving flags, scarves aloft, vuvuzelas? Now, this next bit is more important than anything I've said so far about gathering your faithful passengers. Look more closely. Is anyone sitting there with a mouth like a cat's bumhole? You know their type. They've got nothing nice to say to you. They don't fully encourage or empathise with you. They don't make you feel good about yourself or embolden you. They like to undermine you, cast doubt, and generally prefer you in low self-esteem mode. It'll be that relative who looks you up and down and comments on your personal appearance, perhaps. You believe they should be on your bus because, they're family and all that. But no, they're breaking the rules of the bus. It's time to stop. Pull on the big handbrake, open the doors and kick them off. Goodbye, you are the weakest passenger. Or perhaps there's an old school pal for whom you are loyally hanging on, but they're no longer showing up for you. There's not the chemistry between you anymore, or any science subject for that matter. Put your indicator on, pull up to the curb and kick 'em off. Also milling about on board your bus is the colleague who always sponges a coffee off you, but doesn't return the favour. They might be palatable in small doses, but they're professionally competitive with you, asking you for favours, overlooking your wins, never inquiring about you or listening to what you've got to say. People like that do not get the doors swung open for them on your bus in the first place. Am I right? So that's almost a finished chapter. For more on workplace confidence for now, sign up for my LinkedIn newsletter and check out the free resources at bitfamous.co.uk. Thanks for listening.